I'm Mike Stephen, and welcome to another installment of This is Chicago Jazz, here on ChicagoJazz.com.
Andy's has been here since 1951. 51 it was a shot and beer place, no live music. Basically, the actual owner's name was Andy at the time. And this whole area that is now River North, where we're located, was all just like newspaper industry. So there's the printing presses, all the writers, delivery guys, and everyone that worked within the newspaper industry was all within about a 4 or 5 block radius. And that was the business, that was the draw here. So the bar basically took care of that industry. The current owner right now took over the club in 1975. And that's when it became a jazz club, was around 75, 76. Interesting way that it happened, it was the owner wanted to do live music, but he just didn't know what he wanted to do. He tried everything from folk, blues, a little bit of rock, and ended up finding out that he had some musicians came in and joined him during the afternoon one day and said, hey, this is a cool place, can we come on in and practice? We'll do it during lunch, there's not many people in here right now, and we'll just be back in the corner. And sure enough, they started playing on the floor during lunch to just friends of theirs that came by to check out the club. So that gradually over the weeks and months grew larger and larger and larger to, instead of just doing music at lunch, we then had Jazz at 5, and then Jazz at 5 spawned Jazz at 9, and the rest is history. We've been doing jazz and blues, mainly jazz, for 30 plus years now. Sure, I got a unique relationship with the owner. He happens to be my father, Scott Chisholm. Like I said, he's owned the club since 1975. He's had multiple partners in the past. One longtime partner who passed away years ago. But he's been manning the ship for the last 30 years here. Done everything and still does almost everything, from whether it be ordering the food and beverage to interacting with corporate clients that are coming to book the club out. He's recently relinquishing some of those duties to myself, and I actually have my younger brother working for us also, and he manages on the night side as well. And we're kind of getting little different pieces of what Scott usually does. He's kind of letting go of the reins. For me, I get to manage the club 5 nights a week, and I'm doing all the music bookings for the club now too. But we appreciate jazz. I'm a big live music fan, no matter what stylings it is. I've done everything from country western shows to folk to obviously jazz and blues and rock. But I think it just matters if you can appreciate live music, you can get a sense and a feel of what sounds good, what works and what doesn't work. And good thing with being here, I mean, I get to see a lot of real good musicians perform, and I get to see a lot of good musicians submit music to us. So we get to see a lot of different stylings that we know either can or will work or have worked in the past. And then there's always the experiment groups that we bring in that are always fun for us to have. But we're unique. We're a jazz club. We're also a full working restaurant. Have been ever since I can remember, and that goes back to when I was a little kid wearing a baseball uniform running around in here during the weekends when I'd come down and visit my dad. But we've done a jazz brunch in the past. It's probably been about 10 years since we've had one. And again, clubs are coming and going, brunches are coming and going, and we've got another opportunity to cater to what the city's demanding and what the city is looking for. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be jazz. It's not going to be cabaret. It's not going to be an intense brunch music, but it'll be definitely enjoyable. The brunch is going to be, so far we've got it set up to be a buffet styling. It should be pretty good. I mean, open to all ages. Times we're going to open up, doors will open at 11. Music will start at 11:30 and go till 2:30. And then I think we're going to keep the brunch food going till at least 2:30. And then we'll kick into our regular working menu after 3 o'clock.